Here we go. So, this is a game just bought. Look, today, got your first achievement and just started the game. Which is really funny that these two actually exist, because they kind of don't really matter, because when you get the started the game achievement, right, if you think that's your first achievement, so this is like everybody who gets this achievement is going to get this achievement, and anyone who has this achievement also has this achievement, obviously, right? It is really weird, but anyway, that doesn't matter. This game is called Moral Dilemma. I don't really know much about it. Right, I just watched Dragicorn Games on YouTube play it, and saying watched is a pretty intense way of saying it. IMHO, right, in my humble opinion. Because really, I just put it on for 2 seconds and then immediately fell asleep, right? That guy's crazy. Let's see. Oh, what? There's a multiplayer? Oh, I didn't know that. Like, see, this is like how little I know about the game. I didn't even know that there was multiplayer. I've seen like nothing on this. Like, really, me and a buddy began playing this. Actually, I've been wanting to play this because we want to make our own game, right? So let's see. We want this type of game. Weather conditions can drastically affect your movement and visibility. Fog, rain, and snow may slow you down, while clear skies will help you see further. What I saw, this doesn't really mean anything, I thought. Right. Like, what I saw was, like, this opening segment, really. I haven't really seen anything past it. So, this is really a surprise for me. Also, sorry about the long wait time. Here we go, wait, sled. Shh, cutscene. Oh wait, no, it's not a cutscene. Hold F to zoom. Zoom in. That's what that says. See, I could have read that without zooming in, but oh, that's ominous. Red lights. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Let's see. Elevator music under maintenance. Please hum a tune from our approved list. I really like this. Pink Panther theme, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, Circle of Life, theme from Jaws. That's so mean. Maximum weight, your mother. It's underlined just to show that. Let's see. Completely inappropriate, says this weirdo. I want to speak to your manager. Yep, that's a classic. I don't have a job, so I wouldn't know. Never had one, really. Not to mention a massive health and safety risk. Really? Yeah, I guess. Either this is a very durable elevator that can actually withstand the weight of your mother, or this is such a weak... like, imagine your mom is just, like, so weak and frail. Like, she's in a little, like, oh, hello, dearie. And she's, like, one of those, like, cookie moms, right? Cookie grandmas, right? One of those sweet ones where she's not friggin' faz out. Sorry. No, that's a grandma. I'm sorry. I'm totally, like, misinterpreting this. See, this is not a good, like, first impression of me. But, you know, like, imagine, like, your mom gets, like, wheeled in here and it's, like, immediately breaks. Like, she just dies. She falls and dies, right? That's pretty sad. From what I'm seeing here, this game isn't very intense quality. I feel like the humor is going to be a big part of it. I can appreciate this. This is crazy. Oh man. Seriously, that's a 30-second note right there. That thing is fast. That feels really bad. It's either this tune you have to go really slow on, or these are straight up like skip notes. Also, I hate how it overlaps there. It was really annoying. I almost said I'm a music major. I'm not. I'm not in college. I'm a junior. Alright, I'm not really anywhere close. Break room is on break. That's nice. I want to still open it, though. Isn't there a button to... oh, I can right-click, too. Sorry about spazzing. I can right-click to interact, too. Oh, Jesus. QET, maybe? Is there a chat? No, this is a single player. Executive room. This is all fancy. It's pretty nice. I feel like I could make this game. I mean, that's a little bit egotistical of me to say with no experience, but I mean, played with Unity. Right, honestly. Oh, whoa, that DLC door is actually that actually scared me. That DLC door is actually like something that you can interact with, or some happens to the DLC door. Because, well, probably, I haven't seen it. Because the guy I watched, right, Dragicorn Games, Dragicorn, right, no dragon, Dragicorn, didn't have the DLC, I don't believe. Pretty sure I saw this store in his video. He tried interacting with it and it like didn't work. I don't know how you, oh, you can jump. Can you crouch? Z is also crouch if you're doing arcade games, I suppose, right? Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF World, crazy stuff. You have to like hit Z and like X to shoot, and then, or is it space to shoot? No, I think it's X to. Anyway, getting sidetracked. I love FNAF World, dude. I have so much time on that game. Not the most amazing, but I mean, I've never beat the game on easy mode, I don't think. I've only played on hard mode, obviously. I love the game that much. I think my first ever game was actually, or time playing that game was actually on hard mode. Right, but let's see. Notice. No walking. Oh, right, I forgot about that point. If you hit shift, you walk. But I'm not supposed to be doing that. You run naturally. This is a really sad run then. I thought this was like a natural strut, but no, I suppose this person is actually quite short. Like, this is a really slow walking pace. Like, you really just don't have anywhere else to be. Let's see. Alright, I forgot to finish this. Here we go. Employees and applicants. This applies to you, but also applicants. I suppose applicants to these people, because this is the interview. This is a walk-free workplace. Please run to maximize productivity. See, that's good. That's what I was saying, right? It's like this slow walk is like, dude, you have nowhere to be, right? Absolutely zero responsibility, as nonchalant as possible, really. But let's see. Being seen walking may end your employment. But see, what about applicants, though? Because you said this applies to applicants, and applicants don't have the job yet. Right? They have the possibility, but they don't have it yet. And you saying that it ends their employment says that they're automatically employed. So you have to be hired in order for this last part to apply to you. Excuse me. And running is a yes, obviously. Oh, Gressel. I remember that being a big person, but let's see. See, this is a nice texture. I like this texture. I mean, it obviously repeats, but we don't talk about that part. Let's see. Eat breakfast and lunch before 8 a.m. Jesus, lunch before 8 a.m.? The early bird gets 2 meals. Hopefully there's like some sort of food buffet over there. Like food post. This looks pretty good. All except for that right there. Those tomatoes. I'm not a big fan of raw tomatoes. I'm not allergic or anything. It feels like it's like bad for my body. Right. It's like I am allergic. My brain thinks so hard on hating these. Also, that's really funny. It looks like a pair of great tits. The bird, obviously. Post a picture of that on screen, me. When I edit this. I don't have an editor. I'm not that big. Let's see. 0 out of 8. Are these achievements? No, there's 42 achievements last I checked. There's a lot. I have the first 40. Already on a great way to getting 100%. But anyway, meet the developer. True ending. Oh, you come back here, and I suppose you come back here and you'll be able to play the DLC after. So perhaps there's like, you go up from the top after you like meet the boss or something, and you come down and it's like, whoa, I remember this from 14 hours ago, or however long this game is. The prologue. I don't think I'm ever going to discover how to open doors. But let's see. Eat casino. Coming soon, email cat pics to moral dilemma 2 quadruple 4. Sorry, 4 means quadruple. Moral dilemma 2 quadruple 5. There you go. Good job. At gmail.com to have your cat included. Oh, wait, really? You can do that? Man, I'm going to do that. I'm going to post a picture of my cat sitting, right? When I do this, I'm going to send myself, right? Through Discord is how I do it. I don't email myself or whatever. If I have something on my phone isn't linked to my computer directly. It's like a totally separate device, right? So when I want to like include a picture, like a video or some, from my phone onto my computer and like send it to someone from my computer, I have to Discord myself. I have this little trash server with like no one else except for me in it, just as like a little save space, but that's how I do it. It's probably very insufficient or very inefficient because, you know, if I want to send myself a video longer than 2 milliseconds, then Discord is going to get upset and say, you need more than 10 megabytes free of space, so you're stupid. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, thanks for that. Wanted dead or alive? Dr. Trolley Problem. Armed and very dangerous. Very. $10,000 cash reward. Yeah, I'd believe it, dude. This guy, he kidnaps so many people and he just attaches them to the train tracks. Very old Western film villain. Right. Already saw this stuff, right? Well, main lobby.
You must be here for the interview.
Who's talking?
You're a little early. Just take a seat and I'll let you know when he's ready to see you.
Is the computer talking to me? Receptionist. Are you talking to me? I don't know what that is.
Oh, and word of advice, if the interviewer gives you a gun and asks you to shoot yourself, just do it. It's a trust test. The gun isn't actually loaded. I think.
Knew you were gonna say that. That's quite rude. I have to kill myself? Really? Blur that. I have to... I have to... You stop that? Wait, you're talking? Yeah, I'm talking to you. How you holding up, bud? You look tense. I am. Ready for the big interview? Why is a printer talking to me? Asking the big questions here. I do want to be a philosopher when I grow up. Do want to study that. Or, option B, why does it feel like I'm hallucinating? It doesn't. Why is a printer talking to me? Because you're completely insane, remember? I forgot about that. You're gaslighting me. You don't even know what gaslighting means.
Are you talking to the printer? You do realize it's just
No, it is you.
an object, right? But hey, I'm sure you knew that already.
I'm okay, just admiring its sleek finish. Very nice shade of gray. Hey, you can still. But I can't look around. No, I didn't say anything. Must be a glitch on your end. I like gaslighting.
Right, a glitch. Well, that's interesting, because I could have sworn I heard you having a full-on chat with it.
Very one-ended.
Just so you know, the printer's not really known for its conversational skills.
Perhaps you haven't tried talking to it. You should do that more. I mean, it is your printer, right? If I know your printer better than you do, that's a little bit sad.
Okie dokie, he's ready to see you. Before you go in, I just need to ask you to deposit any explosives you're carrying in the box by the door. Don't worry, you'll get them back on your way out.
Explosives? I can't make that joke, man. Moving on. Receptionist script. Hello. You. Good morning. Welcome to Morality, where our motto, the company comes first. Really. To morality? Moral dilemma. So, moral dilemma is the name of the game, but morality, also freaking cranes really do spawn out of nowhere. Never seen two cranes within this close proximity to each other. One right there, and one right there. Rather interesting. And it is a 3D space, I do realize. Sea of Thieves has this thing where they have a nasty habit of just placing things as instead of 3D objects like this to save space because it can get quite intense, right? This is very basic. They actually put a picture, which I guess isn't unheard of, but is quite sad. That's like such a random part of the game too. It's right in the middle of the map where like no one actually goes. At the Sea Dog Tavern. Perhaps one day they will actually reuse that place, because it used to be used. The first anniversary of the game was really like that. They had this mode called Arena, where you could like go into like these little private matches instead of this open world like usual. You could like fight people for like this chest and get like points and like really cool aesthetics and like cosmetics. Man, it was awesome. But then supposedly not enough people played it, right? So they just wound up giving up on that idea. Too expensive for them. But rather sad, you know. And like at least 10,000 people were still playing it. So if 10,000 people isn't enough, then yikes. Oh, hey. What was that? I could see some. Was I on something? Y'all saw that, right? I'm not tweaking. I was like up here. Yeah, see? I'm like on something. What am I on? I'm like shifting up, right? It's probably hard to see in this, especially if you're on phone. But there's like, I'm clipping up this to like go over the files. There's like another thing here for some reason. I can like get clipped down. I can like see full on these cranes here. Well, that proves my theory that it was a crane. This is a rather strange light. I don't know how it's doing this. Seems to really only be illuminating where it's supposed to be capped off and preventing light. This is really horrible. This is rather eye level, which I suppose you wouldn't really want. Right, just every time you walk by here, it's just flashbang. Ah, right. But yeah, let's see. Tons of wires. That's kind of what my room looks like at times. I forget that people have like little dingles like that where they can rest their feet, right? I mean, I have one, but it's not really that. It's the foot pedals of a racing sim. No, I'm not playing on a steering wheel setup. Sadly. Used to play on controller though. Back in my Xbox days. There you go. That sucked. Receptionist script. Should I read all of this? Won't really do much. But let's have a crack at it. I was in drama for maybe a month. However long a quarter of a year in middle school was. Calm down, dude. Okay, let's see. You, good morning. Welcome to Morality, where our motto is the company comes first. Stick to the script, don't get sidetracked. This isn't what she said. Okay. I'm so happy to be back. I live for this. Live for having all eyes on you and having crazy pressure just like on your back. And going in for an interview where they sit you down in a room one-on-one with someone. That's not very fun. It's rather scary. Like I would know. I mean, the mere concept is horrible, in my opinion. But I mean, I guess I do better if it's just like a one-on-one, because then I get to know them more personally, right? If like my buddy brings in someone who I don't realize, or I don't recognize, I sort of just like stand there awkwardly. It's definitely a lot like the memes. It's a well-known thing that happens to a lot of like sort of introverted people, where to outsiders, like unknown people and like strangers, it's like, dude, speak up, new darling. But that W song, by the way, Miku's amazing. Same thing with Tito, and I only say Tito because it makes people upset, so I'm going to keep saying Tito. Y'all can correct me on my grammar. I'll probably not fix it. Let's see. I'm so happy to be back. I live for this. Receptionist says, before you proceed, please remember to smile and nod at every manager and superpower, I suppose, supervisor you pass. Is this like ancient empire China? Or like Japan? Well, I guess Japan really wasn't very ancient when they had an emperor. It was really just like World War II, right? Because they had like, back when they had kamikaze people who did that sort of things were really brainwashed into being like, whoa, this like Japanese emperor dude is like all I need to live for and die for, and whatever his purpose is, I will do what is required of me to succeed and have him succeed, even if it means I die. It's very strange. It's I don't like that way of thinking. Very narrow-minded. But let's see. Continuing on, says, I say, naturally, I will also bow deeply to show how grateful I am to the company. And I suppose I'm supposed to do a bow. I won't, though. I don't really have any care for this company. Receptionist says, fantastic! Yay! Oh, and be sure to avoid stepping on the company logo in the hallway. It's scared. Should have told me that before. I did not realize there was a company logo. I wouldn't dream of it. The mere thought sickens me to the very core, really. Man, I mean, if you're like, I suppose if you're like being interviewed, you like do research, so this company means more to you. But to me, where I literally don't know anything about this company, nor do I know anything about the game, right? Proof being like in the main menu, crazy stuff in the main menu. I literally didn't realize there was a multiplayer option, so that's pretty fun. Suppose me and my buddy can actually do this together. I don't know what that would be like. Is it like some random like gameplay shift where magically it's like y'all are fighting each other? I suppose. I don't know. Also, that's on the wall. I usually see it on the roof, but I suppose on the roof isn't a very good place to put that. I mean, you have a light hanging there, but really, if you like go up above that thing, is just like this probably has an extra like 3 feet or some of space that they just cover up. They hide it. They're hiding it. Look. The bricks are being cut off. There's like that last layer of bricks is like only halfway done. Alright. Anyway. Continuing. I don't want to hold right click. Continuing. Receptionist says, now let's complete the pre-shift affirmation. I played a song called Affirmation. It was very difficult. I also didn't practice as much as I should have. I will say that. I did not practice nearly enough, but, you know, that's a different matter. Still, right, usually on the trumpet I'm not the best at trumpet. Alright, I will say that. But, I mean, I can sight read pretty alright. Right. But anyway, so, like, this song was definitely difficult if I couldn't outright sight read it. But let's see. Now, let's complete the pre-shift affirmation. Please look into the camera, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I'm actually raising my left hand. I'm a little bit slow. I, John Smith is my name now. I, John Smith, pledge to work diligently and without complaint. Okay, moving on. In the event of my tragic and untimely demise, I waive all responsibility from the company. I have to shift to using my right hand now. Or sorry, left hand to hit F instead of right hand to right click so I can do the pledge. In the event of my tragic and untimely demise... I can't talk. Let me repeat this. I, John Smith, pledge to work diligently and without complaint. In the event of my tragic and untimely demise, I can't talk, I will waive all responsibility from the company. Yee. Wow. Hey, that's not part of it. You're not supposed to smile. Cheater. Evil person. Receptionist says, you're all set. At the end of the day, remember to turn off your workstation and think, Thank it for its service. Godspeed, employee. Really? That's it. At the end of the day, remember to turn off your workstation and thank it for its service. This is very religious. This is very Buddhist, very spiritual. It's very saying like, oh yeah, this has like this computer here as also they're a ghost, I think. But anyway. Oh, that is evil. Is that a video game? Possibly. But yeah. It's saying like inanimate objects have a soul. I mean, maybe a computer, possibly, like at one point. I don't know if it'll have a soul, but maybe it'll become like self-conscious, so to say, even though it's definitely going to be predictable. But let's see. Outlets with no bottom prong for some reason. A PC, decently sized PC at that. Rather bulky. That kind of makes me upset with a floppy disk at the top. It doesn't say anything of importance. That was cut in half. Oh wait, no, it's folded. I see. That is very sharp. Man, I hate when papers do that. I hate when they're folded at all. Makes me very upset. I always put papers into binders or like folders. I hate when they get like placed into my backpack without any sort of organization to them. But that's just a me thing. Let's see. Oh man, like see, that's like it's bent up. That's horrible, dude. That's awful. I hate looking at this. I hate that crease because that's going to stay there no matter how much you like try to break it out. Is going to stay there. And then this is actually broken. I think these are cut in half. That's like right on the words too. That's really annoying. Alright, whatever. There's a folder. Man, this receptionist is very lazy. I feel like I could probably do a better job. Plus you like left your bottle. This is a goated bottle though. Oh, it's actually see-through? See, I don't know how to set that. Probably just set the opacity. It's very ghosty, I suppose. It's empty. I mean, good on you, dude. But at the same time, I feel like I can still do a better job of keeping this thing clean than you. Horseshoes and hand grenades was definitely a game that I appreciated. Sorry, context. There's a grenade there, and horseshoes and hand grenades, grenade literally in the name, but also it had a lot of guns. I don't think YouTube will kill me for saying guns, but at the same time, I don't think I need to worry about saying like kill or death or die or KMS or whatever, because I won't get monetized until like a really long time in the future. Right, you need at least 500 subscribers if I remember it right. Shift in here. Here we go. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Is that a treat? Hold on. Check around the other side. Is that an eraser? I don't know what that is. Whoever might be watching this, explain to me what that might be. Either that's an eraser, right? Because it's next to pencils. Also, pretty sure half of these are colored pencils for some strange reason. No, just use a highlighter at that point. But anyway, just explain to me what that is. I'm gonna say it's an eraser bowl. For no real reason other than it's next to the other supplies, I suppose, office supplies. Another plant has a rather sad plant that doesn't really add to anything. And then you have possibly like a jelly bean jar. No, those are the least bean-shaped jelly beans I've ever seen. Perhaps it's a candy in wrappers. Maybe. Also, I don't know what logo they were talking about. Right over there it said, oh, try not to step on the thing on the floor, the company logo. And it's like, company logo? I never saw that. But anyway, let's see. There's still more. Oh, hello, Gressel. Again. If you're not scrolling on your phone, checking stocks on your tablet, gaming on your laptop, I'm using a PC, which literally just means personal computer, which a laptop could be. I'm using one of those with a desktop, even though it's not very desktop. I suppose a laptop is more desk friendly than a big hunky computer like the one they have there. I don't use a laptop. I have a tablet, I don't use it much other than like maybe for sheet music every now and then. Watching a movie on TV and having conversation all the same time. Jesus, dude. You're wasting life. Your life specifically. But all of this, okay, you have scrolling your phone, that's one. Checking stocks on your tablet, that's wasting your life. I mean, I suppose that's very like alpha brain, like pilled, I guess, is like checking stocks and stuff. My brother does that. He's got money invested into stocks. I mean, I suppose if you have it spread out a lot, then it's like easy winnings because generally the market is raising. The economy is always building, but it's very small, very gradual. Also, crashes exist, but I mean, there's a reason why they're given a name a crash, because they're not exactly common. But let's see. 3, gaming on your laptop, which is already difficult depending on the game, right? If it's a shooter, it's going to be difficult to do that by itself, right? I'm no real good at shooters, obviously, as seen in like some of my other videos, dude. Watching a movie on TV, that one's just sort of lounging, that makes sense, right? Like couch potato. And having a conversation, all at the same time, you're wasting your life. Yeah. All at the same time, you are wasting your life. I mean, good job, dude. Props to you for being able to do everything at once. Also, Grussel, screw you. I don't like you anymore. Are you gonna look at me? No, you're just stationary. That's a little bit lame. Meeting room for meetings that could have been emails. I've heard of this before. I heard of this trope within like businesses and wherever. Like 2 seconds before I watched the video by Dragicorn Games, when he played this and he mentioned this, I saw that trope. I literally saw it. Maybe it was like a Matt Rose video or some. Shout out to Matt Rose, by the way. He is absolutely awesome. One of the funniest British people I know. Not saying I know the guy, obviously, but like one of the funniest British YouTubers that I can recall and that I know of. I have knowledge of him. I know him. Let's see. Plant, little palm tree, I suppose they are. With the weird green tuft at the top. It's very Q-tip looking. Lame security system that probably doesn't even work. If printer isn't working, please use the art supplies provided below. I like that. This actually hits home for me because our printer recently has been screwing around. Okay, yeah, our printer has been screwing around because literally, like, it ran out of magenta. And if you try to print a black and white paper, like this, say, or like, where is it? Here, I hit shift to run faster. I'm silly. If you tried printing this, where it's just black and white, it'll complain. But then you can ignore it and then print it anyway. I suppose the point of the feature is literally just telling you, like, hey, I exist, by the way, and I like being cared for. But anyway, moving on. Neat art supplies. There's no black on there, but there's black paint right there. I don't know. Are you segregating the paint? Cool. That's awesome. Good for you. Why is there a feather? I suppose for the real fine details. That makes sense. It's very old-fashioned. Suppose that's kind of like what that is. That wouldn't be done with a feather, though. That'd be done with like a real like pen, like fancy pen. And like maybe like a printing press and stuff, like all sorts of tools for that from back in the day. But let's see. Printer just printed help. Should I be worried? Completely normal. Disregard. Underlined, just like mother in the elevator was underlined. This is very off-putting to me. Because this here is telling you, no, don't worry about that. You hear screaming from my trunk of my car in the lot. Don't worry about it, okay? Like the red Honda Civic, which friggin' like never see one of those, but the red Honda Civic, I don't even know if it comes in red. Completely disregard all sorts of clanking, clattering screams of the damned coming from the trunk of that vehicle. Disregard it. It's very eerie to me. It is definitely scary because this is underlined and mother was underlined in the same fashion. Like weight limit your mother, and it's underlined same way this is. I'm reading into it a lot, but it's definitely like I'm realizing now how much it's trying to drive the point of saying your mom is fat. That is just doing so much, man. It's not doing anything, honestly, but it's these two I see as related, and it makes me almost mad, but I'm going to be the bigger person and move on, obviously. Receptionist, hello, I see you. No, I don't. Briefcase on the outside? I feel like this should be over there because someone might be able to like, whoa, oh my god, I'm coming, yoink, and then like sprint out. But at the same time, like I don't really see that happening, so it kind of doesn't matter. Once you're in here, you're supposedly safe. Who's going to rob this place? Am I right? Like here, you're going in because you want to make an honest living. You're not really gonna find like evil people here, usually, possibly. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not a manager. I don't do interviews at all, ever, right? It is almost midday. Sorry. No. That's 6. It's like 6:59 practically. I don't know. I'm bad at this. Whatever. It's really maddening that it's not just directly 6 o'clock. Suppose they did that to show that it's two separate objects. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. There's a box. Perhaps that's where the briefcase comes from. Wow, that is actually a good detail. They have these under leaves, like the underbrush, not what that means, but the leaves underneath be graying and dying, as opposed to these top ones are very lively, healthy green, getting enough light. Which is also strange to me because I feel like this light doesn't hold the same power as the sun's light. So I feel like those bottom ones being anything different compared to the top ones, showing any sort of difference in life, as in any sort of life at all, that is actually rather concerning. Unless they just put this in here. Because usually they have plants. Like rubber, like fake plants, not rubber. Like this isn't that one movie, right? The Lorax, where they have rubber plants and whatever, and they eat Jello. That was really gross, honestly. Only time I've ever wanted to eat Jello was because of that movie, and I hate Jello. If you know me at all, you know I hate Jello. But let's see. This is really some strange to me because it shows that these are actually gaining nutrients from constipation or whatever the hell it's called. Photosynthesis because of the light from this light, I guess. No other real ceiling light, whatever. It's gaining nutrients through photosynthesis from the light coming from that light. And that really concerns me because, like, you could probably get, like, a sunburn if you just stood in here long enough. Or like I feel like I can feel the heat coming from that. Also, I'm surprised. This game is very quiet. Like nothing's happening. I've realized usually they have like right. It's like they have that off in the background. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see it usually. That's the point, is there's just an environment. There's an atmosphere. But in here it's just dead. It's silent. Nothing's happening. It is really strange. And I don't like it. I don't believe I do. Oh, they have a window to the next room. This is the biggest moment of your life. Do not mess up. That is, wow, that is a way to really just like take the edge off, right? Don't mess up. I mean, I feel like it'd be better if you came in there high, right? Off of like pot or something. Where it's like you just don't care about like what other people think. It's like, yo, dude, like what's up, man? Like energy of the cosmos, dude, feel it run through you, man. Like I feel like if you're like that, I feel like you're a better fit for this. But also, drugs. I feel like doing drugs is definitely, not that I do any, but I feel like doing drugs is really what this company would support, because it's sort of your entertainment, but they don't have it as a tip. They don't tip you saying don't be high all the time or don't be drunk. Don't be on like best of your best, right? I'm very distracted right now. My brain really wants to move on. This is the exact same S as over there. Whoa. That's what that is. The guy I watched said he didn't have any explosives. I forget why he picked this option, but I want to say the more violent one, where Dragicorn Games, I believe his name was Lucas? Anyway, I think he picked this option to keep the nuclear warhead, just in case. But I mean, let's see. What happens if I do this?
We'll hold on to that for you.
Oh,
Choice, by the way. Alrighty, go straight through. Keep walking and you'll find his office. Good luck.
okay, that was very unexpected. Okay, I was wondering what that freaking crate was for. I mean, she did talk about it.
Is the camera feed frozen, or are you still here?
Oh, so it does work. Unless you're... Man, that thing...
Oh, you're still here. Maybe you didn't hear me? I was saying you can go through for your interview now. You don't want to keep him waiting.
She sounds very concerned.
Are you nervous? Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, there's nothing to worry about.
I don't trust you.
The worst that could happen is
There's some to worry...
you'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, no, there's some to worry about. Fire! Oh, there's a bouquet. That's pretty...
I mean, seriously, what do you think's gonna happen? You get
Yes.
incinerated alive?
Yes.
Come on, that's ridiculous.
I don't believe you. You're very off-putting. You should be off-putting. Your mother should be off-putting. And this is double-lined. Man, in double exclamation point, too. This man is all sorts of petrified by the thought of the coyote being in this office. He's like, what coyote? Huh? No! A lot more so than... Sorry, someone texted me. A lot more so than these people talking about, like, oh, disregard... What are they talking about? Disregard the printer talking. Like, although that was eerie, this is a lot more like this guy is horrified at the idea. But anyway, let's see. Please do not feed the coyote. That is not a coyote. That is just a wolf, but okay. I feel like you had to look up an image of a wolf to get that as a reference photo. That's really funny, because I get a lot of coyotes around me. Like, I feel like I would know what a coyote looks like. No food or drink, yeah. Stop littering. Dude, it's full, man. What do you want them to do? Like, the faintest little gust of wind, because there's probably, like, wind in here, too. I mean, I'd imagine it gets pretty stuffy in here if you don't open this window. Right, it probably just, like, got knocked over, dude. Like, chill. Also, clean out this bucket, dude, seriously. A little, like, trash bin. It's so small. Also, how do you manage to get it poking through like that? That is genuinely impressive. But anyway, also, there's a bone there. Somebody fed the coyote and they got eaten. That's my headcanon. Hold on. Yeah. No, this is... it's the same asset. That's pretty crazy. That is a reused asset there and there. And then you have the cables there and there. I suppose wasted time, honestly. And you have these three. Which, if you were to tell me that all of these were the same, I would definitely believe you. These two look... They look rather similar. Okay, they seem almost the same. This is like, the top was rotated. Because like that is real high up and then that was real low and this is real high up and this is like high medium and this is real high up and then that is low. Are these two, this and this, the same? I'm very upset now. No, I'm just kidding. I can understand. Interview tips. Moving on. Interview tips. Biggest moment of your life, don't mess up. Second, the interviewer will scrutinize everything. Your hand gestures, your mannerisms, your breathing. Be conscious of it all. Nice M dash. We're a big family here. Don't be afraid to give your interviewer a gift. Cash is always a safe option. I feel like if you gave cash, you wouldn't really stand out much. The fact that you thought of it feels like that's very, like, the lowest bar is cash. I mean, if they're going to scrutinize everything, then I suppose cash being a safe option and confirmed to be a safe option, I feel like would be the safest option. Including safest for the opportunity of getting your job, right? Don't be greedy. Your base rate should always be 4 figures. Whoa. Let the interviewer offer you more if he feels you deserve it. Oh, okay. So don't argue the payment that you're paid here. Don't argue what you get, basically. So if somebody else says, oh yeah, they're gonna pay me freaking more than this, you're like, dude, the lowest we're gonna give you is 4 figures. We're not going to give you any more. You're not supposed to argue that, apparently. It doesn't show any sort of value for yourself, I guess. Or it does, and that's not exactly what they want. They want anti-humanist people. Suppose anti is wrong. But, it's not very human, people. Anyway. I can't just, like, knock. You know what I want to do? I want to dispose of it, and I want to stand right here and have it sit on my head. I want to sit inside of it. Because I don't know if it has collision with me. Like, if it fell on me, would its path be different? Or would I just be moved out the way? These are the big questions. That was a phasmophobia sound effect. I'd like to leave. No, I suppose I'm staying in here forever. That's rather sad. This is some new I haven't seen yet, I think. Cool. Set your watch 5 minutes ahead. Always stay in the future. Thanks, Gressel. Oh, no way around it, I suppose. Mind the gap. What does that say? Embarrassing. Man, you're evil. I'm gonna fall down here because I want the achievement. G is interact. That's a phasmophobia sound effect for sure. Oh, wait. Whoa, that was crazy. What if I fall down like 15 times? Okay, it is G. How many times can I do this? Oh, it's timed. That's what I thought. I was testing for that. I wasn't clicking anything purposely. I'm gonna do this a total of 5 times. I don't know if this does anything for me. The door shifted. These two objects? You have the animated and unanimated objects? Yeah, this one's shifting. That's so evil. The quiet yelling room. So if it wants me in there, it'll open the door. It's also weird that it's timed. I don't really like that. I feel like they should just allow you. Crazy. No achievement is real sad. A clean tone guitar, pretty nice. Donate $1, leave a £10 note, write a check for 20,000, pretend to donate and steal 20 bucks. I didn't realize that's how you write check. I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be minimalist. Seriously? Time to spin the wheel. Let's go. Spin. Oh, I hope I get past. I'm gonna edge getting past. I'm gonna fail. Nice music. Failure. Oh, yep. You fumble and accidentally donate a paperclip. That would have been bad. Paperclip and some lint. She does not care. Oh. Lady Latrine, seriously? A paperclip? Yeah, dude. Man, you're clearly decked out with bucks, dude. You do not need more money. Look at you, dude. Look at you. You're like, probably like Lady Gaga or like Taylor Swift in hiding or some. Don't forget about the lint. It's a family heirloom passed down many generations. Matters a lot to me, nothing to you. Don't forget about the lint, though, is definitely some, I'm more likely to say. Get out of here before I flush you like the turd you are. Rude. I shouldn't have given you anything. Who are you? You're in here, you're in some random office hallway. Doing what, though? Doing what, though, huh? Knock it over. Loser. Loser. I'm gonna knock over your friggin' microphone, then your entire life will be ruined. You won't be able to make any more money. Stuttered. Point nullified. Sticky note archive. 1495 to present. What? Did the Vatican hold sticky notes before they were actually invented? What is this? 1495? It's older than the United States, right? Well, that's not hard to do. I think it was like 1765. No. Yeah, because 1849 was the goal. Okay, yeah. So 1765, I'm gonna say, was like finalized. Let's see. Anything? No. Containment lab. Keep closed at all times. Okay, so it is left click. Whoa. I don't remember that room. Danger. Oops, you must have misclicked to get in here. Good thing I double layered the security. Be more careful next time. I want to be in here. You've no idea. Warning, caution, keep out. Danger explosives, keep out. I want my nuke back. Wow, you're really clumsy. Rude. It's okay. Actually, triple layered the security just in case. It was growling for a second. Haha, you're a real funny guy. I love it. No, but seriously, this is the last door, so please do not open. I'm not joking around. I don't believe you. Nice clipping. See, liar. Okay, yes, I lied. But this is actually the last one. You've had your fun. It was a funny bit for sure, but it ends here. Leave. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna keep going just because you told me to leave. What do you have to say about yourself? Eh? What have you done? The first person it's going to go after is... Gulp. Wow, that's pretty sad. Also, funny lighting. Anyway. Oh no. Hello, are you there? Wow, padded? See, this is like a nice room. Like, you could like lay against these walls and stuff, like sleep standing up almost. Well, sorry, not sorry. Your fault for lying. If you didn't lie to me, you wouldn't be dead right now. And if you didn't tell me to leave. And if you didn't tell me that there were explosives. And if you didn't say danger, keep out. And if you just, you know, didn't have that door there. You could just, like, hit it. Sorry, door out of order. I don't believe you. You can't tell, but I'm clicking furiously right now. Like, I don't think it's being picked up, but... No. Okay, I believe you. No secret alternate universe. Wow. Nothing, Eden, is actually surprising. Excuse me. Synergy. 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 I hate you, by the way. Also, double underlined. Again. This guy was having a panic attack. Because you spelt synergy wrong. You wrote an A instead of an E. This guy was literally having a meltdown. In his brain, he was literally like 2 moments away from literally just ending it all because you miswrote synergy. I hope you know that. And it's in red too. This guy was probably about to go absolutely like ape on you and just shred you to pieces limb by limb. Let's see. Strategy meeting. We need a paradigm shift to move the needle. Paradigm shift. Good question. I'm going to read. What is a paradigm shift? In psychology? Let's see. Oh, this isn't Google. Okay, this is like... Well, it's Wikipedia. And people don't like Wikipedia, but I'm okay with Wikipedia. I've heard stories where people edit Wikipedia and, like, not even a minute later, it's caught. Because I think they have a log, right? They have a log, and people check it, I'd imagine. So, someone just so happened to see it right at that moment. But let's see. Paradigm shift. A radical change in thinking from an accepted point of view to a new one. Necessitated when new scientific discoveries produce anomalies in the current paradigm. And long story short, the second little definition, that's the word, here says a radical change in thinking from an accepted point of view to a new belief. Instead of saying new one, it says new belief, right? Crazy. Wow. That's stupid. So, it's basically saying this needle is commonly, very widespread, commonly believed by a couple of people at least to be in that spot. We need to believe hard enough. Usually scientific proof, right? Somebody's got to move it, and then they have to believe that it was moved and not like gaslight themselves. But you literally have to use your brain. I like this headcanon. Thought forms, right? From Mandela Catalog, that ARG on YouTube, pretty good. Go check it out. Watched it with my brother. Fell asleep on like episode 3. Because he ran away, and I was very tired. It was almost 2 a.m. at the time, so that's cool. But anyway, so headcanon, thought forms, if you know what they are. Basically, if you believe something hard enough, it becomes a real thing. It has a physical object, it has mass, it has, it can move things legitimately. right? Like, it could write something on this board if you gave it a marker, right? And it wouldn't be your hallucination. It wouldn't be like in your dreams or wherever. It'd be literally happening. Other people could see it, right? Of course, if it's strong enough. At first, it starts out, if it's just you, it starts out as like your nightmare child or whatever the hell it's called. Your dream friend, I think. Imaginary friend. There you go. Thank you to my brain. Me, ChatGPT. Basically, this is saying you have to believe, get a group, a cult, to change the common belief that the needle is in one place, right? Say it's here. This cult needs to spend hours and years just firing, like focus firing all of their attention and all of their belief energy into believing this needle is here. They need to gaslight themselves so incredibly hard that it literally manifests. I like that trope. I do enjoy that trope. I would like making a game about gaslighting. That'd be fun. I'm gonna tell that to my buddy. A gaslighting game. Call it Gaslight. I doubt there's a game called Gaslight already. Anyway, moving on. We need more deliverables. Really? Exactly. We do this by streamlining our workflows. I meant donuts. I was laughing at this. But more deliverables, streamlining our workflows. So I'd imagine the person in red, their sort of thought process is deliverables. Not thinking donuts. Not these, where you can deliver them and like hand them out to the office goers. Also, don't know what those shades are for. But deliverables is probably, their definition was work. As in like the production, as in the produce created by that work. The outcome of it, like say this PowerPoint, that would be the produce. And in order to create more PowerPoints, they would have to streamline it. They would have to pinpoint. They would have to narrow, right? Like tunnel vision on these PowerPoints and create the PowerPoints. Again, I want to be a philosophy major in college. I feel like that'd be really fun. I do like the thought. I do like the meme commonly going around. I'm not so crazy into philosophy where it's like I know everything, like I'm a super nerd, and like I'm not a philosophy history major, right? I don't know about like Diogenes or whatever, like Hippocrates or whatever is probably a real dude's name. I just threw it out there just cause. I'm not big on history. I love Sabaton, band about like history and whatever, just put into music so you know it better, but I'm not exactly good at history, right? It's really hard to remember. I have a big memory issue. Like right now, I'm having a blank on what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, I like the meme about philosophy students, where they just have to think about some and they have to doubt everything, they have to question everything. It's very Jewish, is a very harsh way of saying that, but also I'm Jewish, so I can say practically anything about Jewish people. And that's like saying black people can say the N-word. Yes, but I feel like they would also be demonetized on YouTube. Say a black dude had a big enough channel and they say the N-word, I feel like their monetization would be put down because you can't say slurs. You can't, because that's hate speech. I want to know the exact words of the First Amendment because I'm having doubts here. It's okay. I've had too much time here anyway. Who took all the sticky notes? Question mark, question mark? Me, says that guy. Or me. I don't know why I said it that way. This guy's got folders open. That feels very dangerous because someone could literally just, hey, delete all. Delete system 32. And you explode and die. This is my chair. Do not sit. 3 exclamation points. This guy is... He's going to go psycho. He will kill you, your family, his family, then himself. Probably more people along the way if you sit in this chair, which is his chair. The you being somebody other than him who wrote this sticky note. Also, I hate that he put the sticky note sideways like that. I really do. Also, I hate that I can't... Like, God, dude. Little tiny thing there is blocking me. Makes me actually mad. I want to, like, see... That guy's evil. I've seen that same freaking, like, the screensaver everywhere. They're really meat-rating it. That guy, I feel like I know that guy. Isn't that the guy who's, like, laughing? He's, like, Arabic looking or whatever. I don't know. I'm bad at this. Why does he have a movie? Oh, I guess it's an MP4 player. Everybody here is actually doing some. He's scrolling. He is scrolling. I do realize. That guy is wasting his life. Very sad back there. The files, once more, very dangerous. Exact same background. Repeated. I don't like that, honestly. This feels like a rather rushed game. These people are not perfectionists. I could not be them. Like, I would struggle as a musician because I want to get everything pinpoint exactly the way I want it to. Let's see. Stocks and yearly quotas. Sorry, profits and yearly quotas. Okay, so the idea was, oh no, going down. Okay, it's building. All right, now we're seeing a trend. It's going to go up and up and up. It doesn't do that. It goes down very hard. I'd imagine because people aren't paying attention. People aren't paying attention. People aren't... Sorry. Where is it? People aren't paying attention. People aren't paying attention. These two, maybe that guy, are actually doing something. Also, projector screen. Or projector screen? No projector screen. Right? Nothing. I can just, like, I can walk here and it will blast my eyes out. But, I never read this. I don't have the bandwidth for this. It's like a tech joke because this is probably a tech company. This is probably like IT company, honestly. Yeah, good joke. Cool. I'm in computer classes, so I should know more about that. But, you know, my teachers don't teach me enough. As per my last email, fix the printer. Let's take this office. Oh, offline. What? What does that mean? As per my last email, fix the printer, all caps. Let's take this offline. What is this? The printer? Or the conversation? Oh, I see. As per my last email. Okay, and this guy's complaining like, oh, I didn't see your email. If you really cared, you would actually talk to me in person, which is just absolutely... I feel like this guy, he has decently neat handwriting. Right, like he's looping the L's and stuff. But this guy seems rather fancy. I feel like this is more like a manager, like somebody with higher power than this guy. So this guy is probably going to go to him in person. This guy's going to see his face, recognize him, be like, oh, I'm going to complain to you. I'm going to get you fired because you're complaining about the printer being broken. Obviously, this company doesn't like their printer being spoken of. I thought I wasn't recording for a second. That was genuinely very scary. Okay, anyway. Mind the table. Why is there just a lantern there? Yay, I won! Yay! Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. You look very happy and ecstatic. Yeah. The first 12, second 12, third 12. I'm not very good at this. I don't know what this does. I don't know what this means. 1 to 18, even, red, black, odd, 19 to 36, 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This isn't very 2 to 1 of you. This is a different pattern for every one. That makes me actually rather upset. I do admit. Okay. Yeah, it's a little like casino table and stuff, and you like spin it. It's like a capstan, right? It's like an anchor. And Sea of Thieves, oh my god, it's a Sea of Thieves reference. That's so cool. Then zero. Zero, I think, is a... What is zero? Is zero just like safe, like everyone wins? Honestly, I don't know. But anyway. Moving on. Gulp. Stay away from the pause menu. Nonsense. Sorry, stay away from the pause menu nonsense. Or did someone else come and say nonsense? Stay away from the pause menu nonsense. There's a restart button, which I am rather concerned about. They have a punching bag. I am very scared. I feel like he's going to tell me how long it took me to come here. It's been an hour already. I am a yapper. Oh my god. Let's see. Maintenance closet. Yay. Oh, they have a button. Oh, this is where they keep the water in here? Seriously? Dude, give it to your workers, man. Evil. Alright. Yep, chemicals. They have dish or like hand soap for some reason. Pump wouldn't even work. Very low budget. Let's see. Broom. Clipboard. Brush. Paper. Blah, 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 trash bin. I don't know what this bin is, if this is also a bin. I'm confused. What do you do? Oh. Oh, I can jump. Right. Don't press the red button. I want to know what this does. Explosion. Cut this out, by the way. The explosion. Oh. Wait. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Oh, no. That's what I thought would happen. I feel so bad. That's scary. Man, you monster. I'm sorry, dude. I really am. You told me not to do it and I did it anyway. I'm so sorry. Also, green bubble in your sky. Today. It's spinning. Gyro Zeppeli? Is that you? I don't know what that is. Is that Earth? Are we like aliens? Come in! Jesse! Oh, whatever. Box storage for boxes containing boxes. Sweet. These are very throwaway gags. Gumball machine, kinda, I guess. It's more like a toy machine. Should have been gumballs. They have a golf cart. I saw that.
Ah, there you are, right on time.
I'm very late.
Welcome to the interview. Capital T, capital I. I was really impressed with how you did in the screening test, so I have high expectations for you.
Screening test.
There's been around 25,000 candidates before
Really?
you, so there is one position available. No pressure, of course, but
This guy's evil.
there's a lot riding on this. Go ahead, take a seat. Or don't. See, that's the thing about this place. You have choices.
I can
Do you
sit.
take the seat or do you not take the seat? It really depends
I
on your
can't.
morals on seat
Yeah, I
taking.
know. I can't
Anyway,
sit.
let's get to the questions, alright? Here we go. First question. What's your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness, I'd say my biggest strength is my listening skill. That feels like something I would really actually say. If somebody asked me this and I was like, ooh, like sweat coming from my brow and I'm like just panicking, right? I'd probably be like, my biggest strength is my listening skill. Yeah. And it's like, dude, that's not the question I asked. I'm like, yeah. I'd have to go with honesty.
I don't think honesty is a weakness.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't give a boop what you think. You're a bleep and a bleep bleep interviewer. What are these curses? Man. Well, I said honesty.
Sure, point made. Not the best strategy, I would say, to curse at your interviewer during a job interview.
Yeah, I know, right?
But hey, that's just me. Maybe it works for you. You know what? Let's just skip the questions. Let's have you take the practical exam. Test your IQ.
Oh, man.
But you need to warm your brain up first, of course.
Of course.
So, head through to the art room and really soak in the exhibits on display. Make the artist's intellect your own.
I've been soaking in every nook and cranny of this game.
Nervous? I get it. This art is profound. Like, really profound. Not everyone who
That's
goes in there
rather
makes it
high
out
coming
alive.
from you guys. What? Huh? What was that?
I don't mean they die, of course.
Okay.
Just that they come out, well, a different person. Might as well have died and been reborn.
I see. How to exit a room dramatically without actually leaving. That is almost
Time
Master
to
Shifu.
start moving things along, I would
Increase
say.
company profits. There's a dude there. Oh, I see. Just goes through. Is this how they check? They check each person? Also,
Nothing
what the
really
hell?
left to do here.
That's
Lights
off.
are off. No more interview questions. Only way forward is to the next room.
This guy sounds Asian.
How
With these
about
holes,
we walk
it
over
doesn't-
to that
shut up.
next room?
With these...
Looks appealing, doesn't it? Look at those pink lights.
Oh, it does have pink lights. I didn't even notice. Thank you. That
Is there something about
hurts.
art exhibits in there?
Ouch,
Sounds
dude.
nice, doesn't it?
There's
I would
spikes.
walk right in there if I were you.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, you're not me, so hop off, man.
Or you could just loiter here indefinitely and do nothing.
You're so right.
Choice is yours.
Wait, I could step on something there. What did I step on? Probably the sticky note there. I really want to get up there. How did I step on that? I'm gonna keep trying. I will keep trying. You can't stop me. I have like my tongue out right now. I am just full on like focused on this. Here. Wait, I found it. What am I stepping on? Oh, I might be short and I'm stepping on that, maybe. No, I'm stepping on that. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck between these two sticky notes. That's what it is. I'm being pinched. I think. Or maybe like between here and here. Whoa, wait. Wait, how? Okay, no, so this is obviously one, and then you have another thing is likely the poster. It's the poster, I think. The poster is kicking me. Okay. No, it's so, like, you can so stand on that, dude. If somehow you manage to, like, hop on, like, some over here. Oh, you can just straight up, like, jump on top of that. Wow, you can jump higher than I thought. Oh, this is a different angle. I like this. I like this a lot. You can, like, fully see the crane right there. Oh, almost fully. Really upsetting that you actually can't see. I'm getting the effect right now where when I walk away, it'll, like, tunnel visions. And then, like, things look bigger than they actually are. I'm getting that right now. That looks, like, really strange to me. Whoa. Get back to work. Get back to work. Oh, man, what are you doing to the cat, dude? You're evil. Freaking thing. I didn't realize you could jump on everything, too, by the way. This makes me rather happy. Wait. Whoa. No way. No way. Oh my god. No! Are you kidding me? Why not? Man. What, dude? You gotta be kidding me. I'm like so close. Look at me. Ah, there's a hole. Hee hee, I found a hole in your geometry. Make me a beta tester. How to actually find glitches. Like, possibly getting stuck back there is like one of the first things I did when I came in here. This says, "Hey boss, I think you forgot to pay me for overtime." Feels bad for that guy. I don't think the boss forgot. Errors have... Errors have consequences. One strike and you're out. There's one R there. Well, there's two R's when there should be three in errors. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. Phone book. That's nice. Haven't needed to use one of those ever. Please, please, please. This is mysterious on music. Oh yeah. A large 8 of hearts. Really makes you think. I feel like this was made by AI where it's just come up with random concepts to screw with your brain. Also, I thought these lights were genuinely part of the exhibit. I think they're just here saying pretty pink light. Also, no flame. Also, I know for a fact I can get up there. I know for a fact I can. Okay, no, I can't. Huh. I'm a little insecure about it, you know. Why does my size even matter? Doesn't, buddy. I should be known for my other cool qualities, like my fine finish, or great stability. It's really dehumanizing to be objectified like this. You're a human. Wait, you're not human. You're a chair. I'm with you, and honestly, I'd say you're medium size. Nah. Oh, so you're a racist. I should have known. You'll get what's coming to you someday. I'll make sure of it. Alright, buddy. Stupid. Just killed that chair. That was scary. Also, I didn't realize they would throw out the word racist just like that. That is really intense. Wow. Okay, this game might be a little bit crazier than I thought. Let's see. If you are mentally warmed up, continue through. Signs you are ready. You've forgotten how big a normal playing card is. You've developed a strong emotional attachment to furniture. Yeah, I got mad at him saying I'm racist. I'm calling it a him. See, yeah, emotional attachment to furniture. Absolutely. I am definitely there. You've began to question whether your shoes are still your own. Has it taken me this entire time to realize I don't have a body? Well, I don't have a body, and I don't make shadows. Okay. I don't think I have shoes, so I suppose I'm there too. Shoes are not my own, because there are no shoes to be had. You've tried to name the stranger, but Oh, I see. You've tried to name the stranger, but left it was too personal. There feels like there should be punctuation here of some kind. You've tried to name the stranger, but left. It was too personal. Maybe a semicolon. Forklift. This one blew my mind. In red. Forklift. I like this. It's nice and twisting and stuff. Reminds me of a cool candle that I saw at this sort of festival that we went to just the other day, actually. Just before Christmas. Not on Christmas Eve, of course, but I think it was a Sunday before Christmas. No. Man, I'm bad at this. The 20th of December. Yeesh. I was thinking that Christmas was the 5th of December. That was really bad. Wow. Watch me struggle. Invisible sculpture of a dragon. I believe you. That was really funny that they just took this from somebody's restaurant. Oh, like cafe, I mean. Invisible statue of a dragon. Artist, Draconis Fantasia. Medium, pure elemental transparency. Year 3000 BC. Man, it's not even been 3,000 years after Christ was born yet. Man, that is insane. No one has ever seen the invisible statue of a dragon, but its presence is undeniable. Its intricate details shimmer in the hearts of those who truly believe. The absence of shadow... Sorry, that's an A. I was like obsolescence, but like without the lesson. The absence of shadow only highlights its mastery of light and space. Creators note, we kindly ask visitors to admire the statue from a respectful distance. It's quite sharp. It cut my body away from my soul. That's my headcanon now. Just the mere thought of me standing in there removed my body from my being, from my existence, from my soul, from my spirit. Someone's shoes I stole. Hey, those are my shoes. Signs Sarah with one R and no H, which I suppose is how you would do that. Someone's shoes who I stole. I'm wearing high heels. Bright red, too, by the way. Flowers that sways with no wind. Or I suppose it's a flower. In a very nice pot. I'd imagine it was discovered around the same time that was. Perhaps the dragon is really small and it was held within this vase. Or urn, or whatever. I don't know why I said vase. I thought about saying vase and I didn't. I don't know why. You can't literally like do anything to me to get the reason more than okay, so it's a very sharp bend. I really dislike that. I don't believe this is every color of the spectrum. Why is it only red and green? I suppose I see a yellow for a second. Wall that changes color. Hello, Europe. The wall of infinite hues. Artist, unknown. Medium, unknown. Year, also unknown. So this is apparently a timeless wall. Yet a timeless building as well, because this wall matches perfectly with the building, or the building was made around the wall. I'm gonna say this wall was just here and they made a building around it and said it was a sideshow instead of the main focus, which is honestly shocking. No one knows why it changes color, but theories range from advanced quantum mechanics to a faulty wiring job. Some believe it reflects the emotional state of the viewer, while others suspect it's just trying to show off. Creators note, please refrain from asking it to pick a favorite. It doesn't like that. Way to objectify it. Way to objectify it. Way to objectify it. Way to objectify it. Okay, so it doesn't like that. So clearly it's a being with feelings. Possibly a loving being. It's like calling God an it. That's so disrespectful. You're going to hell. Okay, Jesus Christ. You also called me racist, by the way. You don't even know me. Oh yeah, grand exhibit. I've been looking at everything but this. I walked past this specifically because I was just talking about timeless. I walked past this because I didn't want to that. Oh, it's just cube. Man, there's one that's just a circle, I'm pretty sure. That's cool. I walked past that literally just because I didn't, want to ruin anything. Also, you're French. The bookshelf that only exists while being looked at. I'm trying to get it to the corner of my screen. Okay, that's stupid. Temporal oak. Nice special character on the O. Artist, Schrodinger and Co. Artiste, I suppose. Medium, temporal oak. Year, 1894. Or perhaps not at all. So it wasn't made? I can prove otherwise. This enigmatic bookshelf is a masterpiece of transcendent existence. Its presence hinges entirely on observation, housing tomes of wisdom that vanish the moment you look away. Scholars have debated its contents for centuries, though no one can recall reading a single title. Blink at your own risk. I said blink and I blinked at that exact moment. That'd be cool if it randomized the books. That'd be so cool, but God forbid these people actually put effort into their game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was mean. Okay. You also called me racist. Anyway. The grand exhibit. I feel like I've seen some like this before. This almost exactly. Life-changing is what they're saying. I don't know if that'll be in the recording, but it's tapping, ticking, in my headset. I think it's literally just the faulty wiring, as the wall was declaring, but I don't know. Let's read. The grand exhibit. Artist, Magnifico de Art. Medium, perfection incarnate. Year, timeless. Behold, the pinnacle of artistic achievement. revered by critics and creators alike as the greatest piece of art ever conceived. All who gaze upon it never view life quite the same again. I'll be the judge of apparently, Latin. I'll be the judge of that. Oh! I enjoy that nice emoji. Someone drew that. I've done that before. I draw emojis. My mom draws a lot of emojis, usually smiling faces. Let's see. Wow, this is actually really thought-provoking. No, it's actually just out of order. We'll be back in service soon. Oh. Way to just, like, absolutely believe whatever they tell you. Also, how's that F and F? That looks more like a G or a Y even. Out oi order, or like out og order. Come on, dude. Anyway. Oh. Also, in future, please don't leave sticky notes on the art. But you just said this isn't art. Yes, but you didn't know that. That was a silly argument. That was a silly argument. These two are very, very silly people. You believe anything. Why even put a sticky note there saying anything? You tell him to not put sticky notes in the future. This guy doesn't yell at that, but he says, you just said this isn't art. No, he didn't. They never said, you said, wow, this is really thought-provoking. They said, not that this isn't art, but no, it's not thought-provoking. And it will be back in service soon. You didn't say it wasn't art, to be fair. That's silly. These people, I've had this exact thing happen to me, where I'm like looking back at it, that was a silly thing I just wrote, and it doesn't realistically hold relevance. But yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. This little string here, that made me very upset. This, by far, makes me really upset. Most upset. Other than you calling me racist. I'm white, I don't care, honestly. Anything else I miss? No.
Eye-opening, right? Each exhibit holds a million unspoken words. Sometimes I step in there just to think, and before I know it, 20 or 30 hours have slipped away. Time is just a concept in there. Now that your mind is thoroughly warmed up, it's time to put those neurons to work in the IQ test. First, pick up the sword and complete the sample question for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Not exactly a tough one, the sample question.
I got it wrong.
Each question is timed, so keep an eye on the timer in the bottom left. Let's begin.
Question 1. Just gonna blast through it. Is living. Modes of transportation. These aren't hard. That one was actually a lot longer. No way. Yikes, sorry. Plant matter. Cheapest to most expensive. An apple. A chair. Ring. House. Yacht. Satellite. 1900. Computer. Radio. Nuke. Helicopter. Perfect. That was perfectly timed. Moves 4 legs. Suppose. More. That's it. Doing alright. Events before 1950. That. Okay. fastest. Ooh, Shriek. I didn't realize there was a tortoise. Or turtle. I don't know. Final score. 8 out of 10. In the midst of
8
chaos,
out of 10.
there's
Highly
also opportunity.
intelligent.
Sun
This
Tzu.
score could earn you a place in the upper echelon of dinner party conversation.
Thanks.
Next, we'll
Don't
scan your
work
brain
well
to
under
calculate a
pressure.
highly precise IQ score. Try not to move too much. Death is a potential side effect. It's not that common, though. Alright, now take a look at the results screen on the left. 140. Not bad at all.
You're so
You've actually done
evil.
really well here.
14.
Well, it could be worse.
Yikes, dude.
Could be 13. How about we just move on?
Is it a good idea? I don't have fall damage, right? Oh, what? Oh,
Yes, I know that was really embarrassing, but we simply have to move past moments like these.
I really don't want to. I don't like the way these shoes are oriented. Replace your doormat with a whiteboard.
You seem to be
Leave
a little
motivational
stud-bogged,
notes for your
and I don't
shoes.
blame you. If I were told I was completely incompetent, I might need a moment to think as well. So take all the time you need.
I'm not completely incompetent. I have a whole 14 IQ. Also, AC unit just there. Really low to the floor. Man. Dude, you could like have a bunk bed in this room. And the bottom bunk, freezing cold. Top bunk, like blazing hot. Let's go down.
The next part of the interview is on the other side of the
Why are you
office.
locked?
Sorry about that. You can get some cardio in.
Why are you locked? Why are you locked? What are you? Was that some... Did they break? Is this supposed to be here? And that's like going through... Man, dude, this must have been so rushed. Each of the lights are going through the ceiling. I mean, maybe it could have been for the purpose of being cool. I doubt it. Whatever. Pick your favorite color. Favorite color. And the magic mirror on the wall will tell you something about yourself. Green. Green, the color of nature and renewal. A great choice for someone connected to the earth. Not true, I'm insoluble. Did you know 83% of green enthusiasts show many signs of passive-aggressive behavior in social experiments? They express their frustrations through subtle digs and sarcasm and are generally resentful and bitter in nature. A refreshingly balanced personality. How unique. Backstabber. That is... I'm not going to say that's accurate. Actually, that's just pattern recognition. This looks dangerous. Dangerous. By Sarah again? I'm really bad at reading cursive. I don't know, honestly. I might actually put, like, background music to this, because this is genuinely really sad. How there's no music at all. Like, it actually makes me upset. Anyway, pick your favorite color. I want to know what all of these say. Also, it's really sad I've gotten absolutely 0 other achievements. Whoa, hold on. There's things out there? They have, like, whole, like, air ducts and stuff. Oh, no, I don't live in a big city. You can actually see the floor. Kind of. That is a big friggin' road. Jesus. This sign is temporarily out of order. Please refer to the sign below. Do not rely on the sign for guidance. It's just here for balance. Okay. I don't know what to think about this. So, let's break this down. This sign, this one, is temporarily out of order. Please refer to the sign below. I'd imagine other stuff used to be said here, but then they replaced it with this sign is out of order. Please refer to the sign down below. Underneath There's a sign that says, also freaking gritty and horrible, do not rely on this sign for guidance. It's just here for balance. Balance of what? So this says, refer to the sign below, and it says, do not rely on this sign. Refer, rely. Refer, rely. Refer, don't rely. Do rely, don't rely. It's just here for balance. Alright, dude. I don't know what your game is, but I don't like you. There's a lot of friggin' things here. Let's see. Set alarms for every 15 minutes, day and night. The grind never rests, and neither should you. 15 minutes? Dude, I sleep through my alarms. You think this would have anything on me? Man, I would sleep through all of them. I think I slept 15 hours one day. 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. Sorry, 3 a.m. to 5 p.m.
That is a teleporter. Let's speed this up, shall we?
Whoa. I want to, but also I don't want to. Danger, keep out.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, step into the teleporter.
I don't want to. This is scary. This is pretty, though. I will admit. Well, I will admit this is pretty.
Yeah, you just need to step into that teleporter. You know the one with the door open? That's where you need to step into.
I want to Stanley Parable this, please. I see the floor.
Just, walk over there. Whenever
Something's
you're ready,
there.
Like, there's no rush, but it is waiting for you. The door's open.
I want these doors to open. I want these doors. I want these.
Don't like I have places to be.
No, you don't. Shut up, nerd. I'll wait until you talk again. Oh, I missed these. You lost the game. Really? Oh, is this like subtle foreshadowing? Also, completely straight sticky note. That's genuinely impressive. I've always had issues with straightening sticky notes. Those are some disgusting clouds. I hate how realistic they're trying to be. It really does disgust me. This disgusts me. These disgust me. Really is bad. This disgusts me. Oh my god. Floorboards aren't even aligned. That's really bad, dude. Oh man. Whole lot of cartoony nonsense in here. And each of these, like, every one of these are like crazy, like, walls. Sorry. Very TF2 lighting. Where it's like you can have like crazy lighting mesh, like super big, and you can have super small lighting mesh. So this is like, it could be like each one of these floorboards, like little like square on it, is like, it can change like lighting compared to like the one next to it. Like lighter, brighter, or lighter, darker, lighter, darker. But then you could also have this entire grid here, lighter, this entire grid here, darker, this entire grid, lighter, darker, lighter, right? You can do that. Strict shadows like this could have been painted on. I doubt they are. Doesn't seem that way. Seems like they rather fit, I do admit. Okay. This is crazy though. Like up there, big squares. Each one of those like quadrants, like 1, 2, 3, 4 around those like little diamonds are entirely different shading cells. It is really some wacko. You have like weird like painted on light for some reason. It's weird. You have like rings. I don't know why they do that. Like this is what I'm talking about. Also, god. RGB for one. That's cool. Very rainbow. But this is pink. This is less pink. It's more white, right? Like this is what I'm talking about, where it's like this entire quadrant here is like shading. For some reason, it's only on this line. I don't know why it's dependent on where I look. Look, you see this? It's like a line. That's so weird. Okay. Oh, you know what it might be? It's probably light entities up there that I'm de-resing. Or de-rendering. Or unrendering. Because I'm not looking at them anymore. So the light from them disappear. Along with the entity. Okay, that's really cool. Also, these look dangerous, but are they though? They look like gas canisters. Not exactly the most dangerous thing. Like you can shoot a propane tank, it'll probably just hiss and die. I don't really see anywhere else to go. Oh, see, this is where you put, like, something into the game. I know this took a really long time. Well,
Oh, well that's not right. This doesn't look like the next part. In fact, this looks like a forest? No, wait, a cavern? Please don't tell me you've teleported to the other side of the world. Alright, hang tight, candidate. I'll just need to check plane tickets. Let's just figure out where we are first.
this is where the dragon came from. There's a little pink, like, Chinese tree. Here's a dead dude. They're Christian, apparently. Or too broke to afford a baby Jesus. Or just a Jesus, actually, on the cross. Oh, wait.
Huh. Right.
That's where that came from?
So that was some kind of nature reserve room, I suppose. I'm not sure what the point is. I'm not sure why that's there. I was not aware of its existence. My bad. And whose idea was it to put two teleports right next to each other? What's the point? Ugh, this office sucks. Let's keep going. No more shortcuts this time.
And keep out room is just bland. Okay. Yay, so you do get to go over here.
Ah, the achievement corridor.
Yes!
A place of great significance. At the end of this hallway, there's a button. Now here's the thing. If you press it, you'll lock yourself out of a certain achievement forever. But don't worry, if you leave it alone, you'll get the achievement normally later on.
I'm gonna check this. Complete the game. Wander off during the flashback.
Still here, huh? I mean, I get it. Buttons are very tempting.
Whoa, Dr. Chair? Ruby, following your father. Find the
I wouldn't
musical
recommend
Ruby.
it personally. Remember, the decision is irreversible.
Yeah, you know, right? How can one live without a reflection? Oh no. I'm a friggin' Dracula. You're different.
If you're waiting for the perfect
don't
moment
play
to
by
press
the
it, I
rules.
can assure you that moment does not exist.
Job satisfaction. Make the receptionist quit? You can do that? Glutton for punishment. Cast misfortune upon yourself far too many times. Ruby. Painting. Find the artful Ruby. My stapler. Found the stolen stapler. Photographic memory. A perfect memory. Or you cheated. Drama. You're emotionally sensitive. The hall less traveled. Escape the horrors of the hallway. I thought to have possibly done that. Ruby. Hallway. Find the ruby atop the lighthouse. Thanks. Find the ruby by unlocking the really nice sound. Ruby Heli? Cool. Teleportation timeout. Found out that doors close for no reason. Galaxy Brain. Achieved a perfect score on the IQ test. Ah. Out of bounds. Found the teleporter's blind spot. Teleporter's blind spot? I'm guessing that's an entity. You found your way. Dodged all the flying cars. Time trouble. Angered the time machine. I don't know how you do these. Stuck in time. Trapped by the time machine. Meow. Your savior. Content key. Content king. Completed the DLC. Level 5. Bested level 5 of Dr. Chair's game. I thought this was already there. Courageous act. Did absolutely nothing. Level 6. Outsmarted level 6 of Dr. Chair's game. Grand finale. Prevailed over the grand finale. Cool. Ruby house. Find the ruby within Dr. Chair's game. Explosive compliment. Now, that's a compliment. Ruby, car. Find the ruby using the sick car. Sick car? Whoa. Ruby, numbers. Find the ruby by entering the perfect numbers. Ruby, stairs. Find the ruby beyond the stairs. Ruby, counting. Find the ruby by counting beyond the geese. What do you want? A medal? Yes, I do. Secret coin. Become wealthy beyond your wildest dreams. Become enlightened. Found the meaning of life. 1,000. What? Got a 1,000 from the 1 through 10 button. See, that's purely RNG. I don't like that. Because if you're 100%ing this game, sure, you probably have to play over and over, but I don't like the chance that there's, like, below 10%, right? Like, it's possible you can replay this game and never get this achievement. Like, multiple times, even. Trash ending. Wow. Ruby Hunter. Found all 10 rubies. You're the GOAT. And 1 hidden. The reply all damage control room. I'll probably stop here in a second. Let's see. I'm gonna check things out. I really like these. These are very, like, not like medieval, but very fantasy. They're very nice looking. I do enjoy this sort of art. Like, at least somebody tries, right? No, I'm just kidding. Helen's desk. Who's Helen? Helen draws. That's nice. Helen has a globe. Helen's also on that same page, which I've seen 1,000 times. I don't know what that is there. Helen has a lot of sticky notes. Helen has an orange mouse and a colored water bottle, which the other guy, I guess, did have. I just didn't see the back of it. Rather sad. And a pretty nice computer. Zera's. Oh, is that their name? Zera. I found you, evil woman. Friendly reminder. Sticky notes cost the company money. Jesus, yeah, she has a lot. Those are thick sticky notes, too. She has a couple. Well, she has 3. Yeah, she, Helen. Helen is kind of like a she name. There's not that much, right? Yeah, these are very, like, children things. What are these? Oh, these two? I feel like I should know those two. I feel like there's someone. I don't know. The druid or some from Ultra Kill. Anyway. I love that I can just go basically wherever I want. That makes me so happy. I want to say that okay. I don't know quite how I've done this. Whoa. Is that a ruby? Man, it's all sorts of breaking. Well, that was unexpected. I mean, not exactly. I was kind of like trying to get out of bounds. This is really something strange, though. Right? I hate that you thought that I would, like, be... Whoa, there's cars? There's actually cars? And they, like, do things? They stop at intersections? Oh, it's like a whole grid. What is this? This is evil. I enjoy that they feed into it. They did something for people like me who just randomly... Whoa, that was really laggy. Randomly just, like, glitch through things. Just trying to see what's going on out there. Right. It's here. They have it here for some reason. I don't know what that is. I see some over there. There's a blue thing. I don't know how to, like, save game. I do want to come back to this. Man, I'm, like, seeing far. Everything is loaded at once. No wonder this game took so long to load. Also, sorry about friggin' epilepsy and stuff. Drink coffee. I don't remember that ever. Office buggy service. 100 pounds a room traversed. Convenient transportation for business, busy professionals. Get around this office in style. Wish I could actually drive it. That's neat. I didn't really check everybody's booths. Like, who's this? This guy doesn't exist. Oh, he's 3D printing. The Beginner's Guide to Overthinking. Oh, wow, he's actually a long way through there. Genuinely impressive. People, squirrely hair, profits. And, that's cool. He had children, apparently. Guess that's like a way of saying, I do this for them. There's a coffee stir, some, I don't know what that is. I don't know, marshmallows, maybe. And factory bird? Factory bird? What the hell? Wait, what'd I grab? I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even mean to do that. How'd I do that? What was I doing? Return these mugs. Oh, I guess that makes sense. He, like, stole that, but then, like, the stapler. Yeah, right. I don't know how I did that. Okay, that was completely unexpected. Also, hello, see you again. You have a nice computer. I swear, every time I look at one, they get nicer. Hold on, what computer do you have? You don't have one. Unless you're, like, on a Mac or something. It's, like, embedded or whatever. I don't know how Macs work. Nice PlayStation. This guy plays games all the time. PlayStation, though? No, unless that's a... Sorry, that might be an Xbox One S. Or it's... It looks like a Xbox because it has the box. Unless you just got him, like, white somehow. That's cool. I don't know what those tally things are. You have a lot of journals and stuff and books. That's so weird. How are you supposed to, like, know? Achieve. Like, how do you just know to, like, go up here? Right? Like, this is so random. So I can see the shadows. I can, like, see, like, the wall collision even when I'm, like, inside of it. Anyway. Be careful. Oh my god. Warning, pressing the button is irreversible. The achievement will be locked out of your account forever. Don't be like them. I pressed it thinking there'd be a secret, a twist, a reward for bravery, I told myself. They wouldn't really lock me out, right? But here I am. My achievement list forever incomplete. The button didn't just fake an achievement, it took a piece of me. Really? It didn't just take an achievement, it took a piece of me. I have trust issues with buttons now. I can't turn my lights on anymore, or even use a keyboard. Faye. They warned me. Everyone warned me. Don't press it, they said. You'll regret it forever. But I laughed in the face of caution. Now I'm the cautionary tale. I am me. Parents tell their children about me, the one who couldn't resist temptation. It's a lonely life. Not exactly. Oh, school. Oh, sorry. I thought that said squillium. I'm sorry to any Quilliams ever born ever. Quilliam and Faye. Squilliam. I am leaving. Free compliments. Press button, receive your free compliment. Aw, nice machine. Really lifted my spirits. Hello, Zara. Like downstairs. Scanning subject for optimal compliment. Oh no, oh no, no. Error. Too many positive attributes detected. Ah, I was not built for this level of excellence. Initiating panic mode. Actually, just forget I said anything that was stupid of me. Undo. Too late, shame initiated, shutting down to hide forever. That's so sad. Now I can't click A again. Aw. I mean, at least you have a nice padded cell. Really is quite sad. Stand one step ahead on escalators. Show the world that you're always on your way up. Gristle. I saw that. We need an elevator here. Zara, stop leaving these sticky notes everywhere. No. I love that she signs them too. The room to circle back to. Okay.
Next, we'll be assessing your capabilities in judging moral dilemmas. This is just a practice scenario, but in the real thing, other people's lives will be at stake. So don't take this lightly. When you're judging a dilemma, I want you to put yourself in the other person's shoes. What would you do if you were in their situation? Be honest. Alright, let's start with a classic. You've probably heard of the trolley problem, right? An iconic moral dilemma. Philosophers have quite literally debated this for decades. But let's see what your take is on this issue. The shopper would like to buy some soup. The options are chicken soup or tomato soup. But she only has space for exactly one in her shopping trolley. Which one should she add to her trolley?
Chicken soup.
She looks around for the chicken soup, but wouldn't you know it, it's out of stock. Tomato it is. Fantastic. I hope you now realize the importance your choices have and how much impact they have on the world.
Is there a baby?
Do you feel
on
you
the
have
floor?
a good understanding of how judging moral dilemmas work?
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But if you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you.
That was a great moral dilemma. I felt I had agency and made a difference in that person's life. I look forward to completing more moral dilemmas. Moreover, I will work for free and would love to dedicate my life to this job.
I'm starting to like you. You might even be in the top 20,000 applicants I've interviewed. Well,
I forgot you were
25,000.
the boss, I guess.
Let's be reasonable, huh? Although, as much as you liked it, candidate, I think we can raise the stakes just a tad. Let's see what else we've got here. This man has hacked into every nuclear arsenal in the
Kill
world.
him.
At the press of a button, he could launch all of them simultaneously, likely resulting in the mass extinction of every living creature on Earth, including all of humanity. Here's your choice. Should he press the button or not press it?
I'm gonna be evil. You should press it. Okay, so he's just dead. I mean, he's
okay
dead
then.
now.
That's interesting. You're the first ever person to choose that option. Sure, it's all a matter of opinion, and I can't say one decision is strictly the correct one. That would go against the very essence of what a moral dilemma is. However, maybe we should have a little chat later on about how it's generally not a good idea to, you know, end the world.
Yeah, but see,
okay, here's what we'll do.
I'm
I'm going to be honest, it's not looking great for you. I'm just about ready to throw you into the incinerator. I mean, throw your application into the incinerator. But we can try one last thing. A visual intelligence test. If you excel in this, all could be forgiven.
Visual intelligence? Mr. Chair?
Just in case you weren't aware, I am charging you for every minute of this interview. It's £20 per minute.
Jesus Christ. Word of
It's
you.
part of the interview terms. I hope you read the contract.
Pretty close to angry. You have the colors of detached, which I suppose you're closer to happy. Well, you're primarily green. Maybe you're more like relieved. Right? Although you're like a single-seater, but you're a wide single-seater. You're fancy. Perhaps you're proud. You seem proud. Seem like a proud chair. I would definitely say that. Although almost annoyed. No. Proud. Proud and annoyed. I don't know what this does. Rather upset that this was Mr. Chair's game and it didn't do anything. See adjustment therapy? Perhaps this isn't his game yet. Whistle a theme song when entering a room. Band recognition matters, or I guess brand. Gressel tip. This room has moved. I believe you. Can someone get this down, please? Wow. Genuinely impressive. Nothing to see this way.
What's wrong? Just walk around it? Listen, I'm not going to wait around for you, candidate. Figure it out. I'll wait up ahead.
Breadbot. Hello, Breadbot. Sorry to bother you. I need to get past. Elaborate. Could you move? Is stationary. Breadbot can help you with bread or investment advice. Bread. Breadbot makes the best bread. Many people are saying this. I agree. Can I have some? No. Investment advice. Buy high, sell higher. Debt. Jesus. Like, is there anything? Well, there is one thing. Bring Breadbot bread, and your every desire shall be fulfilled. I need bread for Breadbot. I have bread for Breadbot. You have done well. This might be a little forward, but you can consider Breadbot your father. Goodbye, my child. Wait, what was the Steam achievement? My child. Ever since Redbot has Yes, I found a ruby.
Day 27. Supplies are running low, and the cold seeps deeper each night.
I didn't read
Every
it.
breath feels heavier than the last, but hope still flickers within me. If you're hearing this, Maybe you feel the weight too, the crushing burden of survival. Don't let it break you. With Lendy's, the emergency loan service designed for desperate times, you can get up to 10,000 credits in minutes. No credit checks, no questions asked. 50% APR, terms apply.
Sweet ad. Right, well, that's what a ruby is. I don't know why I collected before. Thank you, Breadbot. Wow, you're like a little mini trailer thing, I just realized. That's awesome. Good for you, Breadbot. Don't read this book. Practical Guide to Ignoring Inspiration. Okay. Do not read the sign unless you've already started. You've already begun, haven't you? You can't help it. You've seen the words, and now they're in your head. It's too late to stop. But even though you're still reading, you should know this. The rest of the text, it's entirely pointless. You're wasting your time. Yep, I do that. Every second you spend reading this is 1 second spent doing something, 1 less second spent doing something productive. But wait, what if you're not wasting time at all? What if, by reading this, you're fulfilling some greater, inexplicable purpose that you're not yet aware of? Can you really resist finding out? No, you can't. You've already come this far. It's far too late to turn back. You might wonder, what happens if I keep reading? Is there a point? A twist? There isn't. There won't be. But still, you keep reading, don't you? Because even though you're told there's no reward, there's a nagging thought that maybe, just maybe, there's something important here that you're missing. The irony is that you already know there's nothing here of use, that you should cut your losses and leave. Yet, you're still reading. You've crossed the point of no return. The lines are blending together now, and the words are starting to feel like they've always been here, as though they were destined to be read by you, of all people. And yet, you know better. You know this is all futile. I almost said fertile. That would have been bad. You know this is all futile. It's a trap, a trick. But here you are, still compelled to finish. Pause. Maybe it's the anticipation? What if at the very end of this sentence, there's some crazy secret? What if, just before the final full stop, everything you thought you knew about life is flipped on its head, and you're never the same again? Yes, that must be it. There's going to be some kind of massive reveal, isn't there? You can't wait. What a relief. ... It was worth reading all of this after all. You can almost feel it now, can't you? The end is upon you, even if the end is simply the realization that it was pointless all along. Agreed. Is that door still open? Oh no, there's multiple paths. Why is this door still open? Crazy. Notice, this is a dead end. I'm not sure I trust you. I'm going to jump and slam my head against every crevice and every nook and any cranny that could be possibly here on this wall. I don't believe there's anything. I know there's nothing.
Candidate, can you join me in here quickly? Don't worry, it won't take long.
Watch.
Alright, look. I think it's time I come clean about something. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we?
Thousands of people.
Remember when you used that teleporter earlier and, well, it sent you to what you thought was the middle of nowhere? Oh, what a time that was. You popped into that nature cabin, trees, plants, all of it, just sitting there like you were on some grand adventure. I'll admit, at the time I was a bit concerned. Thought we might have accidentally sent you to the other side of the world.
I remember you
that would have
saying
been
that.
quite the detour, wouldn't it?
Talking about
But
plane
no,
tickets.
turns out it was just the nature reserve room.
I think you did
right
say
next
that.
to the teleporter. What a design flaw.
You complained
You
that there
know,
were two.
looking back, it was kind of fun, wasn't it? A funny little mishap.
Yes, it was.
It's amazing how moments like that can really stick with you, even now. But if only I'd known how grave the consequences would be.
Whoa.
Here's the thing. When you use that teleporter, you didn't just transport from one room to another. You died. Not in the traditional sense, obviously. I mean your original self, the one who stepped into that teleporter, they're gone. Dead. What you are now, well, you're a clone, a copy, a version of the original. It's complicated. The teleport doesn't actually move you, it makes a perfect copy of you at the destination, and while the original body, it gets destroyed. That's just how these things work. You're technically not the same person who stepped in. You're just a perfect copy with all of the original's
Ship of
memories.
Theseus at all.
So yeah, you died. Figured I should mention that. Anyway, not a big deal. Water under the bridge, really. You probably won't even remember it after a good night's sleep. Right then, let's get back to your interview.
It's really quite frustrating that I didn't wander off. Is this Mr. Chair? Am I? I am. Do you like this room? Oh, that's rather horrid. Water. A big freaking facility. Restricted, authorized personnel only. Notice, enter only if you are already inside. The reward is insane. I got the bread. Help SOS. Find the rubies. Need DLC. DLC. Oh, Mr. Chair is DLC. Please, make it stop. Red, blue, green, blue. Blue, green, blue. Red, blue, green, yellow. Red, blue, green. Ruby. That one was rather easy. Yay, music. The answer is literally right next to you. Well, that's good. And then the ruby behind the painting. That's 2 in 1 room. Secret chair museum. Before chairs, humans wandered aimlessly, unsure of where to place themselves. The chair answered the question that had plagued our ancestors for millennia. Where do I go when I'm tired? Need to find 8 rubies to access it. Meaning of life inside. It says, I really don't think I'm supposed to be here. Zara. Conquering FOMO, the book everyone else is talking about. That's so funny. I love these little skits. They're quite funny. The reward is insane. I remember saying that. There's a chalice on the floor. For whatever reason.
Welcome to the visual intelligence test. This is the final part of the interview and perhaps the most important, so take this seriously. For the first part, I need you to focus and memorize what I'm about to show you. Drink it all in. And that is time. Let's see how much you remembered. How many chairs were there? Correct. Which of these was present?
Roulette table, right?
Correct. What was the playing card?
8 of spades.
Correct. How many rugs were in the room? Correct. Which of these wasn't in the room?
Wasn't? Oh, I hate these. Looks like a statue wasn't in the room.
Correct. A perfect score. You don't see that
Perfect
every day.
memory.
Well
or
done.
you cheated.
Next, let's see how fast you can
definitely
process
have crazy
information.
memory. You guys
I want
can't
you
see
to
it.
count all the sheep. Just to be clear, only count the sheep, nothing else. Keep it simple, candidate.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 43.
So, how many sheep were there?
It's 40 sheep with 3 excess.
Congratulations. You failed. It was 42.
Screw you.
Okay, candidate. I think I have everything I need to make a decision. Follow me to the results room and let's see how you did.
Alright, well I missed 2. I think I know which 2 I missed.
The results are not like stocks. You can't wait longer and hope they'll improve. Very unfortunate.
I don't know what this is. It's just a texture. That's an escape. You kidding me? Button of misfortune. No, my money. 50 folders on my desktop. Dude, I barely have any space on my C drive. Shaking the next can of soda. Oh man. Actually, that doesn't really matter too much to me. Stubbing your toe within the next hour. I'm going to be going to bed. Making your next social interaction incredibly awkward. Dude, that's like all of them. Using your next ranked game. I don't play that many ranked games, so that makes sense. Dropping your toothbrush in the toilet, that would make me mad. Giving you back pain in 50 years, that feels pretty average. Also, that makes sense. I do have a hunch every now and then. Dropping your spoon in your bowl of soup, that is a mild annoyance, but some I would forget. Crashing the stock market in the next year. Lucky I don't have stocks. Your pizza delivery will be delivered slightly too cold. That's why you have a microwave? Making the next person to shake hands with you sneeze into them right before. That's disgusting. Turning you 1 second older. Making you deathly afraid of drinking water. That's called having rabies. The stranger will pay you a visit in your dreams tonight. That's good. Haven't had a dream in a while. I like that. Reducing your IQ by 1. Error. Stack underflow. Switching the language settings on your phone to Latin. That's pretty sucky. My brother could probably figure it out. He's a linguistics major. Giving you temporary amnesia about where you put your keys. I don't drive. Changing your wallpaper to a cringy motivational quote. How's that misfortune? Making your next social media post get 1 fewer like than normal. I don't post on social media like ever. Reducing your phone battery by 1. Turning one of your hair strands gray. That sucks. 16. Killing a random pixel on your screen. That would make me upset. This is ridiculous. Okay. You're really messed up, you know that. I thought you'd stop pressing at some point. But nope, you're a train wreck, bucko. Seeing you actually makes me feel better about being small. Hey, dude. Well, you're probably just a figment of my imagination. At least I'm real. You should feel bad about it. You'd break if a baby tried to sit on you. I'd prefer if you didn't sit on me. That was a nice funny thing. Misfortune limit reached. Come back tomorrow. Whatever, dude. Hold on, valued employee. I am not hired yet. We're interrupting your normal workday to bring you some that will truly inspire you. This way, please. Have you ever wanted to peer into the future to see where you'll be in who knows how long from now? To really reflect on what you've become, would that change your current trajectory in life? Likely. We've had our best engineers on the job to finally make that a reality. Introducing, ta-da, the reflector. I won't have a reflection. A device that reflects an image of yourself from the future back to you. The insight and knowledge gained will be unparalleled. Might as well be magic. Who knows what you'll even look like in the future. Prepare yourself, for the reflector does not discriminate, unlike that chair. Figures showing how sad life is without the presence of a reflector. Hard to tell if he's moving. Want to say he is, but I feel like they wouldn't put that much effort into this. Meet future you. No autographs, please. And there's a bunch of goo and nothing. There's a purple chair. This is a very nice chair, actually. That is a very nice chair. That is also a floating chair. Man, this game was rushed. I suppose they just don't set themselves for high standards. Slogan ideas. I'm loving it. But is it loving me back? Have a break. Have a... Wait, is that me? Okay, so... I think I know... Because time flies when you're looking at yourself. Just do it later. Yes, this one. Can I borrow the red marker? No. Rock, scissors, I win. I don't know if that's how you... I think it's with an N afterward. And also, Sea of the Damned, I think, maybe has MN, maybe, I don't know. I'm loving it. Is McDonald's. Have a break is Kit Kat. I love Kit Kats. Finger licking good. Everyone knows that one. Finger licking good. Reflection is gross. That's KFC, because time flies when you're looking at yourself. Red Bull gives you wings. I'm sorry, that's stupid. Just do it later. Not good for this company. Testimonials. I thought it was broken. Turns out I was just wearing the same clothes in the future. Guess I'm efficient. Future me was juggling flaming torches. I don't even know how to jiggle. This feels like a lot of pressure. I looked into the reflector and saw myself eating cake. 10 minutes later, I bought a cake. How'd it know? Okay. Drink to reflect. That makes me mad. That was just barely... Okay. Feels like something I would draw. A Q&A. How far into the future does it actually show? Let's focus on what's important. Isn't this just a mirror? Great idea. Yes it is. Great idea? Yes it is. Isn't this just a great idea? Yes it is. And how... What is that? I like that they helped out with it. And that guy put it sideways. That makes me mad. I can't trust this plant. Hello, Zara. Oh no. Oh no. It's the evil plant. It's the friggin' nuclear plant. Before, after. Okay. Lore. I don't like that there's nothing here. It's confirmed this game has no lore. Also, why is this the German room? reflection is loading. Please don't give me a reflection. Reflection is important to us. Please hold while your process. We're currently experiencing high demand. Your reflection will be available soon. Please remain still. Your reflection is being carefully prepared. You're next in line. Your reflection will appear momentarily. We appreciate your patience as we load your reflection. Our system is working hard to provide you with the best possible reflection. Please bear with us. Your reflection is almost ready. Your reflection is currently being processed. We'll be with you imminently. Thank you for waiting. We're making sure your reflection meets our high standards. We know your time is valuable. Your reflection will be available soon. We apologize for the delay. Your reflection is currently going through the quality check. Your reflection is currently in progress. Please stay where you are. We're currently calibrating your reflection. Please hold tight. Thank you for your continued patience. We're finalizing your reflection now. We're working hard to provide you with the best possible resolution for your reflection. Please wait. The reflection is so important to us. Please remain still while we're almost done. Your reflection will appear momentarily. Reflection currently downloading. Time may vary based on the speed of light. The reflection is rebooting. Did you try turning yourself off and on again? Please wait while we convince your reflection to cooperate. Your reflection is out to lunch, but we'll be back shortly. Hold tight, we're just double checking your reflection's paperwork. We're ironing out the wrinkles in your reflection. The brain is almost shockingly smooth. Hold your horses while we check the reflection for any hidden Easter eggs. Your reflection is currently experiencing stage fright. Freaking penis. It's okay. Your reflection is trying some deep breathing exercises. Reflection is now questioning its purpose in life and going through exits. Your reflection has taken too hard. Whoa! Your reflection is now broken, homeless. The withdrawal symptoms are hitting hard. We've convinced the reflection to go to rehab. Things are looking up. Aww. During rehab, your reflection killed a shadow by turning on the lights. Your reflection is on trial for murder. Prosecutor pushing death penalty. Juries deliver content. Death by smudging. No. Reflection's last word. Remember me so I may live on in your heart. Reflection is dead. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. That is really sad. Oh my god. That is really sad. That was like a whole load of stuff, dude. That is like more yap than I ever could last. If you lose your keys, never search for them. They'll appear when you've earned them. That's awesome. Thanks, Gressel. I remember this room. I'm somewhere, maybe. I don't know what this room is. Floor. There's some in there. Hello. A complete guide to regional varieties to stop signs in 19th century northern Wales. Being Welsh might be cool. You can never get a full view of these freaking cranes, I swear. There you go. That's as close a full view as you're gonna get. Yeah, so you can see the freaking car. That's neat.
Hang on, candidate. Before I go ahead and show you your results, there's something I need to ask you. Do you remember that moment when I confessed about that teleporter incident? Yeah, you know, the whole "you're technically dead" thing. I'll be honest, that was a pretty vulnerable moment for me. But you were a fantastic listener, really. Well, here's the thing I've realized. I basically murdered the original you. I mean, technically I did. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean to, but it did happen. You agree that murder is, you know, a bad thing,
no.
right?
Companies going
Not
under.
the kind of thing you should do if you can avoid it. Right, monster. I get it. It's harsh, but fair. I suppose I do deserve that. But
Yes,
what
you
if I told you I figured out a way to make things right? Sounds a little wild, doesn't it?
Not possible.
But it's possible.
No,
Follow
it's
me,
not.
candidate.
No, it's not. No. There's a woman here. What the hell? Warning, do not ignore this warning. What the hell is this? Morgana, hey, play me in rock, paper, scissors. How you normally greet people? I don't have time for idle chatter. This is shockingly good quality of a character. Now, will you play me or not? Sure. Let's put some stakes on the line. I'll let you decide. 10,000 pounds. Excellent stakes. Someone has in class will allow you to go first. Me? Scissors. Daring of you. I pick rock. Looks like I want a bit of a skill differential, it seems. I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. I'm undefeated. I wonder how. Anyway, good luck with your interview. What's up? You cheated. Excuse me? You're excused. Alright then. I'm a ventriloquist. What's your favorite color? Black. Cool. Anything else? Are you going to ask for mine? No, I don't care. How many questions do you have? Why can't you open any doors that haven't already magic? That's actually good. Stop what you're doing. Don't question the nature of this reality, just accept the way things are. Dig too deep and you'll regret it. Oh no. I have nothing else to say to you. Go live your life. I have nothing else to say to you. Go live your life. Can I jump on you? I thought you said 6'7". Crazy that they just changed like the material of this, like changed the color. It's kind of strange. Made you read this. Thanks, Zara. Someone had a really fun time placing these, and they did a good job, I suppose.
Welcome to the world's first time machine. We're going to go back in time and stop the first you from ever stepping foot in that teleporter.
I'm going out.
I hope you're ready, because it's time to rewrite history. Seriously, what are you waiting for? That was a really cool and dramatic moment, and you're kind of ruining it right now.
I'm checking achievements. Hold on.
Hello? Time travel. Pretty awesome, right? Now's not the time to get cold feet.
Angered the time machine. I'm just going to wait here.
Don't make me stick you in another teleporter. Maybe the next clone will have more gumption.
I'm not doing anything. Do I have to do something? I don't want to do anything. Get me out of here. I can see the reflection of the light through the friggin' door and stuff. This is crazy. It's like walls don't matter. I angered the time machine. Whoa.
Excellent. We'll hold on to that for you.
That is really like.
Great choice, by the way. Alrighty, go straight through. Keep walking and you'll find his office. Good luck.
To activate what? Rubies?
Hello, how can I... Wait, I just saw you walk through that door, but now you're here?
That was a minute ago.
You don't happen to have a twin, do you?
There's no one there. It must be a glitch in the camera system. She muttered to herself, reaching for her oversized mug of coffee.
What are talking about? I can literally see you standing over there.
Quit.
And how did you know I have an oversized coffee mug?
Candidate, over here. Come quickly before she realizes anything's off.
I can hear you, you know. What's going on over there?
Quit.
Candidate, you have to act fast. She's noticing something's amiss.
I said I can hear you. Is this some kind of joke? This isn't funny.
Candidate.
I see what's happening here. This is some kind of sick trick.
Quit.
You think it's okay to mess with people like this?
Do it
Well,
now.
guess what? I
Yes.
quit. You can find someone else to deal with this nonsense.
I made her quit. You're bad at gaming. Ha 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 ha. Huh, that sucks. I remember seeing this wall. Oh, I remember that room though. Doesn't seem like anything is different. I remember that being double underlined.
Damn it, candidate. That was our last receptionist. Alas. Okay, just follow this corridor around. We're heading for the power room.
Buy my dog. That's cute. I do enjoy dogs. Oh, I think they got the chair off the ceiling. Well, that sucks. Now, where do I go? Ooh, then where I'm supposed to, obviously. Site safety. It is compulsory to wear, yeah, sure, a smile at all times in this office. For every occasion spotted not smiling, you will be deducted 1% of 4 years' pay. Oh, sorry, your years, but it's basically spelled the same. Information. In the event of extraordinary circumstances of personal tragedies, Jesus, please schedule an assessment. During this 5-hour psychoanalysis, your capacity to maintain a solemn demeanor will be assessed. If successful, you will receive a 1-week exemption from smiling. Oh. 1 week. God. Really nice sound button. Hey. I know that. How do I get over there? Notice. Due to multiple cases of people getting addicted to the sound and spending all day pressing the button, we must restrict its use. Everyone is allocated 1 lesson credit per workday. Please see Zara at her desk for the key. Why me? I thought to have interacted with that. It just works. Stupid says nothing. Cynical much? Let the guy enjoy his button. Music. I was doubtful at first, but I've got to admit, it's a really nice sound. I drew what I thought the sound looked like as a person. Cool person. And for some reason, like 1 line. I don't know why they decided to do this. I'm pretty sure they genuinely drew them in 1 line. That is very strange. Also, I hate sitting crisscross like that. Really does make me upset. I'm gonna save this for later. For next time I play. I saw the key. I made a note of the key. I just couldn't do it. Plus, there's a helipad right there, which I know would be a ruby. Die, 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 die. Evil. Diet soda. I love that a lot. That is really... Okay, so why are we doing this? Diet soda. That is really freaking evil.
Oh, before you enter, there is a small captcha you have to complete. It shouldn't be a problem for you. Just click on the monitor to interact with it.
feel like I've seen this one before. Hardest captured. I can't talk. Everyone's prepare yourselves. 7 hours for a human to solve. If I just stood here for 7 hours. God. Yeah. Record time.
And here we are. This room powers most of the office, including the teleporters, which happen to be right below us. The big red button in front of you is the one that controls it all, candidate. Pressing that button will shut down the teleporters, erasing the timeline in which the original you used them, and, well, lost their life. But here's the thing.
Whoa.
If you push it, you will cease to exist. You'd be saving the original you, but at the cost of your own existence. An incredibly selfless act. I know it's a tough call to make, but trust me, it's the right one.
I don't trust you.
Once you press it, you'll feel a weight lift off your shoulders. It's one of those things where the relief comes immediately after the action. The original you is heading towards the teleportation room right now. You've got about 20 seconds before that teleporter activates. So make it count, candidate. Make the right decision.
Music.
Candidate, candidate, candidate. What have you
You're
done?
going to hell. You killed me.
You didn't change anything. You wasted the whole time travel thing. You went back and made no difference.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have underestimated your own desire to live. Of course, you're not willing to sacrifice yourself to make things right. Actually, you know what? This gives me a great idea of who you are as a person. And honestly, I think you're a fantastic fit for this job. Congratulations, you're hired. I'm sure you'll be thrilled to know that you'll be starting with us right away.
Seriously?
Just step through this teleporter and you can get started with your first day on the job. Oh, don't worry, this teleport doesn't work like the others. It uses wormhole technology or something. I'm pretty sure it's safe. Pretty sure. Alright, look, I'll head through first to prove it's safe. See you soon.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you. He 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 he. You suck.
Okay, caught.
Really?
I didn't actually head through the teleporter. You see, you can't actually see me, so I didn't think there was any point. I could just fake it, and you'd assume I went through. But you called me out on my bluff. Fair enough. I'll actually head through, and you'll hear this zapping sound, which actually reflects the teleporter being used. I'll see you on the other side.
He just threw like his shoe in. I'm so happy. What's this? Oh, I see. It thinks I got stuck. No, I did this quite purposely. Thank you very much. Fine. That was scary. I really did not like that sound. I think the guy came back. Alright, nothing. Fine. Completed the game, that's it. You unlock the doors to the break room, hallway, executive room, prologue. You could also check out the DLC. Wishlist sequel? Back to office. Countering a boss. I opened all of these for completing the game. Taking a break? Yo, I get it. I've been slacking off too. I was bored and made a game. It's my first ever game, and it's really good. Best way I could describe it is it's like Skyrim. Go through and try it out. I'm trapped in an ad. 2. Trillionaire grind set. Jesus Christ. A trillionaire. I don't think anyone is a trillionaire. Sell out. Secure the bag. Wake up at 3 a.m. If the sun's out before you, you've already lost. Don't pay for therapy. Turn your trauma into a side hustle. Rent out your shadow. Monetize every inch of your existence. Remember this. Trillionaire grind set. Christ. Why is there a number 2 there? Is this the number of times I've played the game? I'd assume so. Reminder to self. Left my precious in the house in level 5. Okay. So in level 5 there's a okay, hello Blender. In level 5 there's the ruby. Good to know. Controls by Dr. Chair. WASD to move around, mouse to move camera, space to jump, hold space to jump further. There is a double jump. DLC required. Ah, piss. This is... Oh, Jesus, I forgot there was a double jump. Whoa. You're so evil for that, by the way. What does that say? It says platform out of order. Jesus Christ, there's physics? Okay. There you go. Conquered level 1. What? Oh, this is level 2. Level 1 reviews. Need some lore slash a story. What's the goal slash point? Jumps are too basic. Dr. Chair's patch notes for level 2. Gave platform number 21 a backstory. Added a new mechanic. Added directional help so players don't get lost. Cool. Once upon a time, or maybe last week, it's hard to tell, this platform was placed here. Not much to look at, really, just flat, solid, dependable. And yet, even as you leap across this one and think nothing of it, it held a secret hope, a desire, a quiet dream, of a teapot, actually, really. People often underestimate platforms. They think they really care about gravity and collisions. Oh, they think they only care about gravity and collisions, but this one dreamed. Aw, that's cute. That was very scary. Yay. I completed level 2 of Dr. Chair's game. You're from Five Nights at Freddy's, I think. Level 3. Level 2 reviews. World is boring. Needs more characters. Backstory was completely pointless. Dr. Chair's batch notes for level 3. Added scenery, like trees, a big rock, and a house. Added moving platforms. The first one had spinning platforms. Now they're moving. Took ages to make those, really. Added a named NPC. You can't make, like, keyframes or something for a moving platform? Jesus. I think I broke it. Yeah, no, I thought you would do that. Attention, this area is not part of the designated platforming course. Please return to the main path. You can't tell me what to do. I don't know. Atop the roof. Why is there no thing here? I see no God other than me. Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. Level 3 reviews. You can't just have floating objects as scenery. Bad game design. Too hard. I didn't fall once. Game needs more flavor. Flavor. Dr. Chair's patch notes for level 4. Removed scenery because of harsh and unwarranted complaints. Unwarranted. I love that you say that. Also, I can't right click now to zoom in. That's very strange. Added tasteful flavor. Made game easier by adding motivational signs. Worthy platformer. Leaps without doubt. For hesitation is the enemy of success. Every fall is a lesson. Every platform a testament to the player's will. Cake is a lie. The path ahead is yours alone to conquer. No platform will bend for the weak. What? I freaking hit it without. I literally, like, phased through it, practically. That was really sad. Each leap defies gravity, a small rebellion against the limits of existence. Okay. The platform does not move to meet you, it is you who must rise to meet the platform. True platformer never looks back, for the past holds no platforms. I suppose. I love the arrows. Here we go. Okay, just doubt weighs heavier than any fall. Leap with certainty, or do not leap at all. Ooh, penis. Ooh, frick. Alright, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. I'm going to... do this. Frick. There you go. That makes me upset. I would have gotten it with only 2 falls. If my brain worked. Oh well. 3 isn't the worst, I'd imagine. Here we go. Level. Looking for level 5? It's the other way, but you need the DLC. The shock and horror. Yeah, I know, right? That's horrible. Dr. Chair's patch notes for level 4. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Level 3 reviews. You can't just have floating objects as scenery. Bad game design, too hard. Game needs more flavor. Oh. Man. I'm gonna beat level 4 without falling. That's what I really want. And frick. Okay. Why the hell is this? Why is it all the way down here? What the hell? Okay, well, I suppose that's the last I'm gonna be playing of that game for today. That's fun. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna friggin' edit this now. Alright, that's awesome. Yay. It's so funny.